And that's it. Okay, I think the first slide is so relevant for me. I don't know how you guys feel, but to travel is to live. I love to travel the best places in the world to experience new cultures, new environments. And the reason for that is that I don't want to read it in a book. I don't want to watch it on TV, and I don't want to listen to other people's experiences. I want to experience it myself. So really for me, travel is a big part of my life. And if you guys feel the same, then I believe you'll be excited about what we're about to share today. So before we get into that, let me give you some context of the industry. For those who don't know, global travel is worth $7 trillion a year. It's by far the biggest industry in the world. In context of the UK, there's 70 million overseas trips every single year from the UK. Now consider that there's only 66 million people, and you'll start to understand how there's multiple trips and how so many people love to travel abroad. UK-based travel is over 30 billion a year. The average person spends 10% of their annual earnings on travel. So it's a big deal to people. And this was a surprising thing for me. I thought the biggest factor was destination. But destination comes second once people decide where they can afford. So if you put all them stats together, people love to travel, and the number one factor on determining where they travel to is usually cost. The reason that's important, because I wanted you to understand as we go through the amount of people that travel and the amount of people that are looking to save money on travel. And I think that can be highlighted in the last few years of where people search for the travel. Back in the day, people used to go to the high street travel agent, but probably in the last 5 to 10 years, it's gone big online. And I'll give you an example of that. It's Expedia. Last year, they did 70 billion in sales, 70 billion. And most people, they go on these sites, whether it's Trivago, hotels.com, booking.com, kayak. So we trawl all these sites, and people are, from one site to the next, just trying to save that little £30 or £40 here. What they don't know is that all these sub-companies are owned by two monsters, and those big companies are Expedia and Priceline. So just know that when you're searching, that you're probably searching one of the smaller companies that's part of their bigger company. So there's a bit of a secret in the industry. Again, what most people don't know is the reason why giants like Expedia can generate 70 billion annually. It's all down to this system. It's about supply and demand. So this system here, this software, it speaks to over 400,000 hotels worldwide, and it's a live system. So if a hotel had spaces, rather than advertise it on their own site, and reduce the credibility of the brand, they input it into this system, they give it at a reduced price, and then someone like booking.com, Trivago or Priceline will sell it to us on a retail profit. So hopefully that makes sense. This will explain it a little bit more. So if you wanted to go to, I don't know, Cancun for a week, and the Hilton in Cancun was £1,000. That was a published price. Now the reality of it is, the closer it got, if they had beds available, they would give it into this system and say, look, whoever wants it, Expedia, booking.com, Trivago, you can have it for £400. We'll take £400 for it. Booking.com take it. They sell it to consumers like me and you for £800. Booking.com get it at wholesale and sell it at retail. You're still happy because, it's £200 less than what you would have got it on the Hilton site. But the reality of it is, if you decided to step into the business with us or be one of our customers, you can get it at the rock bottom price that booking.com get it before they make a profit on you. So if you use a Sapphire in our business, that's a customer, you could access 50% of the biggest savings available. So in that instance, you could get it for £600. If you was a Diamond in our business, you use a business builder, you could get it for the price that booking.com get it. That's £400. You could access 100% of the biggest savings available if you have enough travel credits. I'll talk a little bit more further on about the Sapphire and Diamond and what it takes to be one of those. Okay, here's just a couple of savings that I've pulled off. And listen, they were endless. There were so many. Like I said, 400,000 hotels worldwide. It's a live system. And for this presentation, I just wanted to show some of the places that I want to visit this year. The first one was Moon Palace in Mexico. It's on the bucket list. All-inclusive, 5-star. And I looked for a couple of weeks, and online on booking.com, it was £5,749, which is a great price, to be fair. Well, it's a great price when you look at it in the first instance, because travel agents won't be able to beat that, because usually these companies have the best online price, booking.com, Trivago. But then when you compare it to our price, if you had enough travel credits and you was a diamond in our business, you could access that for less than £3,500. So you could get it for £3,257. That's almost £2,000 saving. Okay, so just put that to one side for a minute. Huge savings. I'll show you a few examples as we go on. But if you add to the equation that people love rewards programs. So are you involved in any rewards programs right now? I don't know, some people, they air miles, they've got the Marriott rewards, drink 6 coffees and get you 7 coffee free at Starbucks. And my personal favorite was Nando's. I always remember carrying this little tiny bit of paper around with me, and every 4th stamp I got, I'd get a quarter of a chicken. I mean, why is that? I can afford to get a quarter of a chicken, but people love being rewarded for their loyalty. So that got us thinking as a company, what if Ariix could give you access to that system that I've just shown you, the system where all these big companies make money on consumers like me and you? Never before has an individual been able to gain access to the system. Why? The system alone, to set up or to get access to for these big corporations, it costs hundreds of thousands a year, and also there'd be a retainer fee as well. What if I told you that you could get that same system for £99? We're not here to be your travel agent. We're here saying to you that you access the system and you find the biggest savings available for yourself, rather than going online and paying retail at booking.com and Trivago and the rest of those companies. So what if we could give you secret access to that system? What if on top of that, you could be rewarded for that loyalty with the best rewards program in the industry? If you have those two things together, you're going to see a huge, unprecedented opportunity, and that gives you the first mover's advantage. What does that mean? Those who move first gain an advantage. It's as simple as that. We're in pre-launch. This is going to be huge. You have a chance to be at the beginning of huge. Okay, is it the best program? Absolutely. Like I said before, this is not a similar system. This is not a system that's like theirs. This is the system that they use already. They're linked to over 400,000 hotels. And look, there's some huge savings, but even where there's not some huge savings, we can at least price guarantee. You won't find a hotel cheaper online because it doesn't exist, because people are making either a retail profit on it or they'll allow it to go for the same price as us. So you won't find a hotel cheaper. If you did, you get credited 110% of the difference. So that's just a little reassurance, just to emphasize the power of the system and the price guarantee that you have with the system. So how does it work? It's real simple to use. You pay your £99, you get your own access, and there's everything available. I'm talking cruises, flights, there's all these amazing villas worldwide. You have these bonus weeks, so resorts will say, hey, this might be £2,000 online. We'll let you have this week in Jamaica, offer us £500 and you can take it. You can take that as an individual rather than allowing these big online companies to take it and then make a profit on you. Now, I'm going to go into this in a minute, but basically every pound that you spend on this system, you're going to spend money on a different system, maybe like booking.com. You won't be rewarded for that loyalty. If you hire a car on this system or book a flight, every pound you spend, you will get back in rewards pounds. So everything you would need to travel, whether it's activity days, whether it's cars, whether it's bonus weeks, whether it's cruises, is available in this system. It's a one-stop shop. Here's another example. I looked online because how many people like to travel to Disney, maybe even SeaWorld. Online at booking.com, literally it can be $2,130, and that was a great price, by the way. When you compare it to our system, it doesn't look so great. On our system, if you had enough travel credits, you could access that for less than £1,000 just to stay right next to Disney, £70 a night. How insane is that? Again, this is somewhere else I want to go in the summer. I want to go Mykonos, so I looked at the best hotels there. One of the best hotels I found was the Mykonos Utopia Resort. Online for a week there, 5-star, is $4,373. On our system, if you had enough travel credits, you could access that for $1,471. Huge, huge savings. Okay, so two types of people on this call: those who just want to save money and those who want to save money and make money. I'm talking to you guys now who just want to save money, just want to travel. If that's you, you can access this system for £99. When you do that, straight away you get double the amount of credits. So you get 198 credits into your little travel piggy bank. So you can start saving straight away. So this is someone who doesn't want to build a business, not interested in products, but you just want to access some savings. You guys can access up to 50% of the savings available. So me as a business builder, if I can access 60% on a trip to Dubai, you could access half of that, which will be 30%. Still huge, huge savings. So that's a sapphire traveler. If you want to access 100% of the savings and you're interested in building a business, you can become a diamond traveler. Again, you'd pay £99 to access the system. Every single person pays that. No one makes money off that. That's like an admin fee that goes to the company who owns the system. Again, you get double the amount of travel credits, so 198 travel credits in your bank. And this time you get travel pounds each month just for being active. In our business, being active is 100 points a month. So it's over £100, but you could just put that through your shopping cart. If you've got some customers who, in the grand scheme of things in the industry, some people are active in some companies for 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. In our company, it's one of the lowest. It's just 100 points. And on those products, you could retail them, make a profit, you'd still be active, and then you'd also get paid for every pound that you spent through your shopping cart. You guys as well, if you want to build a business, you can access 100% of the savings available. Again, another example, I don't know, the Marriott in Dubai, the published price would be £4,000. Maybe they've got some beds available. They input it into the system for £2,000. They allow someone like Expedia to pick it up for £2,000 and then sell it to you for £3,000. That's the agreed price. We get the same access, so we'll allow you, if you're a Sapphire, if you have enough travel credits, to access it for £2,500. If you're a Diamond, we'll allow you to access it at the rock bottom price. That Expedia get it for, you can access it at £2,000. So you can get 100% of the biggest savings available. Okay, if you're on this and you just want to travel, this is how easy it is. Access the system for £99. Get £198 back in travel pounds. So straight away in your first trip, you can save £198. If the trip costs you more though, and say you spent £1,000 out of pocket, that £1,000, once you go and travel to the hotel and stay there, that £1,000 will be credited back into your account with travel pounds, and you can use those pounds on the next trip. So remember this, if you're booking online at one of these sites, you're also paying more than what we would pay, but you're not being rewarded for your loyalty. You use our system, every pound you spend out of pocket is rewarded back with a travel credit. So that's the first level. You just want to travel and save money. You can accumulate those travel credits by traveling. Okay, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you about this. For those who want to use our products, and by the way, people are using products every day. They're kind of washing their hair, they're using skincare, they're using weight loss products, they're drinking clean water. So just know that if you step into business and use Ariix products, you're using the best products on the market. Genuinely, do your research. These are high-end products. But the great thing is that every pound you spend on Ariix products, you would get £1 back towards discounted travel. And just so you know, like I said, the product philosophy in our company, we only partner with world-renowned nutrition, health and lifestyle experts. We have rigorous third-party testing, and we always have the Ariix seal of approval. So I just want to tell you about these brands very quickly, because then you could start to see that, hey, I'd love to use these products anyway, that I'm going to accumulate pounds by just using these products. I'm going to be rewarded for my loyalty by using these products. And no other company in our industry does that. You can use good products elsewhere, but here you can use great products, and every time you spend £1, you'll get £1 back towards discounted travel. Okay, so the first brand is weight loss, and it's a big, big industry. Over $2 billion a year is spent in the UK. Over 2/3 of British people are on a diet most of the time. So it's huge, literally. Like the weight loss brand is a phenomenal brand. And if you know anyone who wants to lose weight before they go on holiday, they can get essentially free products. And I'll teach you how to do that in a minute. If you're interested in nutrition, we have Nutrify, so many phenomenal nutritional products in there. One that is our flagship product is called Mother of All. So we call it MOA for short. And it's 36 superfoods cultivated from around the world. So you can be healthy every single day and get paid for that privilege. The next brand is Jove, a high-end skincare brand. The next brand is Purity. So if you want to drink clean water and breathe clean air, that may be the brand for you. After that, it's the prime range, so it's essential oils. And people are just looking for more natural alternatives these days. So if you want to sleep better, you can use calm. If you've got muscle soreness, you can use ice. If you want mental clarity or you want to get rid of headaches in a natural way, you can use escape. There's so many different essential oils, and they all have multiple benefits. The final brand is Revive. So I always laugh when I talk about this because I'm talking about shampoo and conditioner, and it's been a while since I've used that. But I have it on good authority that this is the best. You know, these are organic, they're non-toxic, there's no parabens, no pegs, no sulfates. And ladies, apparently this stuff is amazing on your hair. Also add to that, there's a toothpaste which doesn't contain fluoride. So again, this is high-end personal body care range, and just for brushing your teeth, washing your hair, showering, you can get paid every day. So remember, spend £1, get £1 back. However, it does get better. In the first 4 weeks, you get double the rewards pounds. How crazy is that? Let me give you an example. John he's got onto Ariix Travel. He's excited because he wants to go away. He's going away, so he's going to be on the beach. So do you know what? He's like, hey, listen, I want to be in shape anyway. He purchases our groundbreaking weight management system for £140. He gets in insane shape in 28 days. He's healthier. He's got more energy. The £140 he spent, because you get double in the first 28 days, he now gets £280 back in his rewards bank to save on travel. So you think about that. He's essentially getting free products, or he's making money off the product. How cool is that? I'll give you another example. Susie, she knows that she needs to be healthy. She leads a busy life, so she just sees our superfood drink and knows I can take a shot of that every single day. 36 superfoods, nourishing her body. Just by doing that, she spends £30 a month. It's on auto delivery. She doesn't have to worry about it. It ships to her house. The £30 a month accumulates in travel credits. By the end of the year, she's got £390 to save towards a discounted holiday. How insane is that? So you can look at it like you're almost getting free products or more pounds off your holiday. Now, if you want to be a diamond and active in our business, you commission qualified. Remember what I said before, you put £100 for your shopping cart each month. You get retail profit on that. So of course you'd get, you know, a profit if you were selling those products to consumers. You could make 30% straight away. And remember, every pound that goes through your shopping cart, you get £1 back. So if £100 went through your shopping cart, by the end of the year, you'd have £1,200 in your reward bank. How insane is that? There's no other company in the industry that rewards you just for being active in your business. And what's not to smile about? Any travel pounds that you accumulate through traveling, they're banked and they're yours. They continue to grow every time you travel. This is a loyalty system, so if you continue to be loyal to the products, you can accumulate those loyalty pounds. And all you have to do is have one order every 28 days, and it can be something as simple as a toothpaste, just a couple of pounds on a toothpaste, and you can continue to build. And remember that even if there's a little bit of shipping, a couple of pounds of shipping, every pound you spend, you'll be rewarded back. So you even get rewarded for shipping. And what's not to smile about? You can brush your teeth every single day with a high-end toothpaste, and what can you do? You can be rewarded for that very fact. Okay, back to one of the other slides. My top tip is when you get this system, don't be married to a hotel. If someone says to me, I want to go this hotel in New York, I say, drop that out of your mind for a second. What you're actually after is a 4-star or a 5-star experience. Let me find the biggest savings. So the way I'm going to travel in the future is based on what's the biggest saving, what's the biggest win I can get. Here's an example. So the Hotel Hayden in New York over Christmas and New Year was nearly £6,000 online. As you'd expect, right? A busy time of year. I could get it with all my discounts for $1,484. So my advice is when you get on the system, go and search the biggest savings, and it'll feel like the biggest win. So essentially our business is this in a nutshell: 5-star trips for 2-star prices. So there's a couple of types of people on this call. Some just want to save money on travel. I totally get that. Go back to the person who got you on this and get them to set you up so you can start saving money straight away. Some are on this call and they want to save money and make money. They see it as a business opportunity. If that's you, go back to the person and ask them how you can be enrolled into the business and become a diamond.